Welcome to the Caravan and Motorhome Club Towcar of the Year 2019 competition here at Millbrook.
Thank you so much for having me, Grenville, and it's always an education, but things are a little bit different this year, aren't they?
We've tightened up the whole thing, we've geared the competition classes in order that they actually suit the way in which members are going to buy, use and select their cars.
So last year, when I was lucky enough to be here, I know that the categories were defined by price of the vehicle. That's changed this year. Why?
Yes, it has. And it's changed because we've surveyed our members, we've listened to them, and their concern is primarily about weight.
The tests that you carry out here, I've seen myself, they're incredibly thorough.
Yeah.
What are they designed to replicate for members?
Well, what we're trying to do here is to make sure that whenever our members go out on the road, they're safe. So we take the cars onto the speed bowl, we take them on hill climbs, we do acceleration and braking tests, a whole variety of different things which they might well do on the road every day. We don't do extreme tests. We are trying to replicate what our members will face.
Caravan ability is the ability of the car to A, cope with towing a caravan, so in other words all the weight and everything else, but also more importantly, will it hold all the luggage? Can you fit mirrors on it? Can you still adjust the door mirrors once your driver's mirrors are on for the caravan? And looking at the overall picture. Electronics has changed a lot. I mean, in the old days you had two plugs on the back of the car. Nowadays you've only got one 13-pin plug. The computer in the car to recognise that it's got a trailer on the back. So should you have a faulty light or something like that, you instantly get a warning.
A lot of these cars are fitted with tow bars that are either retractable in some way, some of them automatic.
But it's been really noticeable this year, the amount where you've just got a button in the boot and the tow bar drops out the bottom of the car, we went whirring noise, and then there it is.
This is not just a matter of convenience.
No,
this adds to the overall safety of the whole activity.
Yeah, it does. With Towcar of the Year, you can go onto the Caravan and Motorhome Club website. You can look at all the results, and it goes back quite a few years, and you can look at all the scores and the winners and the runners-up and everything, and get a lot of information online before you even go and look at your car.
So with the car, what we're trying to simulate is a typical family of four. So we load ballast in containers and bag into the car to make it as realistic as possible.
Nick, I catch you here, tightening the bolts on the caravan itself. I didn't think the caravan was under test here.
No, what we do is we set the caravan up to a very specific set of figures, including the wheel torques, the wheel pressures. And basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to make the caravan as standard as we can.
This instrument that's fixed to windscreen is a small computer that gives us all the data for the accelerating and braking test on the straight mile for car and caravan. You'll be going up to 60 and then brake down to 30, then accelerate again up to 60 and then down to 0, and we will stop and take the recordings.
And what we're doing here is we're simulating reversing our caravan onto a pitch. Now there are three main qualities I'm looking for in the car. The first is a decent sized wing mirror to be able to see the wheels and the back of the caravan as I reverse around. Many modern cars have got very thick pillars that obstruct the view of the caravan. And then finally, what I'm looking for is a decent turning circle so that once I've completed the manoeuvre, I can straighten up very quickly, which this seems to be okay. And that is the reversing procedure.
It's clear the benefit of this competition for members. What do you think it's doing to the tow car industry as a whole?
I have no doubt at all that this competition is driving change in the industry as they wish to stay well into this market. And there are a number of issues that have been derived over the last few years, many of which have been driven by what we do here at Millbrook.
You've got expert judges, but you can't just leave it down to their subjective view of each vehicle. You've got to have hard facts and figures to deal with.
It's quantifiable, it's measurable, and it's recorded. And it's all recorded with GPS tracking systems, with data loggers. So all the information we know is accurate and it's available for anyone to see. We'll share it with all our members so that they have the best opportunity to make the choice that they need.